James cleverly pointed out that the UK has always had checks pre-Brexit and that the reason for massive queues in the port of Dover can only be on French authorities. The port of Dover has seen massive queues over the last few days, with both sides blaming each other for the disruption. While the UK government blames France for the lack of customs officers at the border to process passports, the French government blamed the Brexit deal the UK government has chosen. When asked who is to blame, James cleverly told Sky News, "First think that Liz Truss was absolutely right when she said that the pressures ultimately can be resolved on the French side. It seems that they don't have enough people to man the checks. We have always borders. Anyone that's crossed into France will know that we've always had checks at the border. We're not part of the Schengen area." Mr. Cleverly said, "And there's every reason that that could continue. Because as I said, we've not been part of the Schengen area, never been part of the passport-free area. There have always been checks. The fact that they are taking so much longer now is causing these problems. That can and should be resolved. Liz has been talking with her opposing number about this very issue. I know Grant Shapps has been speaking with his opposing number in the Transport Department in France. So, we are working to get this resolved," Mr. Cleverly said. But ultimately, this is something that we need the French authorities to increase the number of people doing those checks. Sky News K barely pressed, "So, is it the fault of the French?" Mr. Cleverly hit back, "Well, what I want to do, is resolve this issue. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm no longer Europe Minister. I'm in the Education Ministry. But ultimately, I think the priority is to get this resolved and to make sure we don't do anything to make it worse."